Hello, my global Echelon family. This weekend is Independence Weekend in the United States, and I know that most of you have your own versions of independence celebrations. We have the 4th of July, and for me, it talks about so much more than just independence from something else, independence from another governing source. It reminds me very much of the natural progression of how we learn to govern ourselves or be responsible for ourselves. Every teenager, by the time they're 16 or 18, has moved into that independent stage, which says, no, I no longer want to be my parents. I want to be myself. And usually we know what we don't want, but we don't know what we do want. And that kind of is an aspect of looking at what we want to look at today, this conversation of independence, that we want to clear what it is that we want to be independent from, but what is it that we want to be free to go forward to, which I think is so crucial in terms of solving the evolutionary patternings that we're in right now and moving ahead with tremendous speed, which is what is called upon for us, especially as agents of change, to live that, to demonstrate it, to be the templates of how we move forward as independent beings. And of course, we have to say that there is a cosmic giggle there, which is a cosmic truth that shows that everything is on one level or another interdependent. In other words, what happens to us or what we bring forward is going to ripple out and influence again and again and again situations, individuals, countries, global arenas by our choices, and as well as the choices of everyone else as they ripple out to us. And so this dance of independence and interdependence is something that we want to learn how to wield and to integrate so that we use the power of our interdependence, which is always how what we call at Nijoni in the Light Institute, how we harvest others, how we use the best potential and the best energies and qualities of others to combine with our own to together make something that's new. And that's the highest octave of interdependence. And independence is that capacity really to feel the power of taking responsibility ourselves rather than saying, but someone else has to make it happen for me, or I have to get rid of something. As we did in the States, we said we have to get rid of this power that's governing us, that's controlling us. And I think it's so magnificent to look at how this is happening around the world right now. That everywhere, whether through wars or demonstrations from the microcosm of global global entities that are looking for independence, to govern themselves, to live their lives, down to the individual microcosm of that independence, how each one of us seeks to be independent so that we can feel our strength and we can feel, in fact, our purpose. So let's begin with our breath, and then we'll move that around a little bit. Close your eyes. Breathe in through your nose. Hold at the top and exhale slowly. And once again, as you exhale, activating your parasympathetic nervous system to open your consciousness and your capacity to meditation, to the alpha states. Breathe in through your nose. And exhale and feel your brain slowing into these deeper states. Exhale slowly through your mouth. And reach up into the cosmos and pull down to you a beautiful beam of pure white light down to the top of your head, down into your solar plexus. And from there, as you exhale, laser that light out through your auric field, brightening and clearing your auric field and extending that light of illumination across our planet and back up into the sky and into the cosmos. And as you breathe in, draw the white light down and exhale it out across the planet and back. And open your eyes. So let's begin with a moment for each one of us in our microcosm here, in our individual realities. Contemplate for a second what it is that you need to be independent about, or independent from. It might be independent from financial stress, or it might be independence of bodily imperfections or hurts or sicknesses. It might be independence from your work or relationships of all kinds. But we're going to take a moment now, and each of you listen to your higher self and into your body. What is the most important independence that you need right now? That theme. Close your eyes and ask inside. Allow your higher self to guide you. From what or whom do I need my independence at this moment? And just see what comes to you and open your eyes. Because my higher self is giving me this wonderful, fascinating discussion about how we do that. How we end something and go on. It's not just destroying something, it's moving upward and onward from that and going forward. And so the way that we do that with consciousness and grace is to extend light to whatever that is, to free it from being intertwined with us. And that's what we're going to do now. So thinking of what it is or from whom you need this independence. Close your eyes once again. Focus on it. Bring it into your mind's eye and ask it or them what frequency of light is needed from you to unwind that dependence, to free you both, to release whatever contracts and vows, whatever energies are there, so that you can go on now. See what color comes into your consciousness. And reach up into the cosmos and pull exactly that frequency of light down through the top of your head. Feel it moving down, feel it extending out through your auric field, that light, that exact tone, and laser it out to whomever or whatever you are releasing now in order to give yourself that independence. And feel that color coming down and continually flowing out until that point of reference just dissolves from the light. The light enters it and it dissolves away. Do it now. And open your eyes. So that allows us to release ourselves from the outside conversation, whatever that is. Whether it's the body or something from around us, but something that is important for us to begin this upward flow for ourselves. And now, let us ask our higher selves to give us a tool that will support the power of our independence, because we release something else, but now we have to build that place that feels that we know how to become independent, again with grace, with illumination, with consciousness. And so we need that tool, and once we take a tool in and connect it to the mind of all of ourselves, then that energy, symbol or object or color, will continue to work on all of the hologram that relates to that theme. And that's what I love about this work. Close your eyes again. Breathe deeply. Exhale. And ask your higher self, the intuitive essence of your soul, your own inner voice, to give you a tool that will facilitate your capacity to become independent in all the ways that you need that independence, that freedom now. A symbol, an object, or color, see what comes to you. And whatever it does, draw that tool into your body. Notice where it comes into your body. And feel its presence there. Feel that once it has entered your body, it begins to be that tool of independence. And now command the trillions of cells of your body, each one to hold that tool that will support your independence, will support you finding the multitudinous ways that you can create your independence. And then open your eyes. And there's one more aspect of that independence conversation that I feel is very important. And that is, you've heard me say it so many times, freedom comes from within. So when we want to be independent, we want to be free, as long as we're still like Don Quixote, battling the windmill, battling the outside because of this, we're caught. But if we realize and feel that intrinsically we are free, that we have choice, we have the freedom to choose, the more that we focus and build that sense within us, the easier it is to claim our own space, to grow into that independent, energetic, without, again, it has to be, I'm getting free of that, but rather I am free inside myself. And no matter what happens to us, and this is so true, on a spiritual level, no matter what happens to us in life, we have the freedom to choose how we respond, how we wield it, how we use it in our lives for our highest good and for the highest good of everyone, because you and I are agents of change. We are the templates. So let's look at that. Close your eyes and ask your body where it holds the power of that kind of inner freedom. The freedom from within that allows us to feel that we choose and that we know and that we can. So just see where your body shows you. You might hear the place or see it or feel it. Where is your inner freedom at this moment? Bring your conscious awareness into that place and prick open the encapsulation, expanding and bringing forward the energy of that inner freedom. Command the trillions of cells of your body, each one to be given the nourishment, the awareness, the consciousness of your inner freedom, that you recognize and know that you are free, no matter what. Feel it flow through you. And now radiate that inner freedom from your body through your auric field. Feel it really filling up and creating this powerful energy in your auric field, which is the energetic perspective that messages what is true for us. Through your auric field and out into the world, extend that energy. I am free. I truly am. And open your eyes. In the same way that we were free to choose to come into embodiment, we have so many points of possible choices of freedom that all reside inside us. And so now, I love the sense of freedom. I love the sense of independence and interdependence. And let us now, as agents of change, really send an energy to everyone, again in the microcosm, the individual, the macrocosm, all of the countries, all of the huge global arenas that are calling for and putting their lives and their focus and their purpose into having that freedom, having that independence. And let us send an energy that will support the evolution of that it can become a reality for everyone who needs to be free, who needs to be independent, individually and as groups. Close your eyes once again. And then just ask. You might see the whole world, you might see particular countries, you might see individuals. Just ask your higher self to give you the image of all these beings. In fact, really, all of humanity. And ask them what frequency of light they need from you to support their capacity to become independent, to find the freedom, to live their lives in the highest way, utilizing the power of independence and freedom. See what color, remembering that color is a cosmic language, they ask for from you. Once again, reach up into the cosmos and pull down that beautiful beam of light, exactly the tone that they showed you, down through the top of your head, and laser it out with great strength out to everyone so that they are supported in their searching and their expression and their need to be independent, to be free. And feel that color going out to all of them and becoming a tool for them to find the ways to be free, to find the solutions that give them independence from the highest octave. And sense more until you feel a shift. And take a deep breath and open your eyes. I truly, truly know that if we continue to do that exercise, that we will realize that we don't have to kill each other to be independent, to be free. We will find other ways. Celebrate your lives, celebrate your freedom, as I will mine this weekend. Great love to each and all of you.